Hi everyone, and welcome to your slow flow yoga practice. This is going to be a Vinyasa based yoga practice, but we're going to be moving a little bit slower through the sequencing. It will help you really ease into the poses, notice different sensations as they arrive, and hopefully your body enjoys being in a pose a little bit longer than a breath. Please lay your yoga mats down and let's get started. Okay, well let's go ahead and bring our bodies into child's pose. So come on down to your hands and your knees. Separate your knees if that's okay for your hips. Sometimes separating the knees is too much, so bring them together. Move your booty back towards your heels. Walk your hands out in front of you and settle your forehead down to the ground. And I want you to gently breathe in and out as you feel the arms extend forward. You can even lift up through the elbows by pressing into your fingertips, and you'll lift up through your forearms. And you'll feel this nice space underneath your armpits and forearms and elbows. And then exhale, relax your arms down. Good. Inhale, breathe into your back, fill up with air. Exhale, breathe out of your back and let it go. Good. Really big inhale into your back for me. Breathe in. Exhale out, let it go. Good. Feel your body here. Allow yourself to just get used to a soft breath, the sensation of release in your low back. And hopefully through your whole back. For me right now, it's my mid to upper back that's tighter, so I can feel it start to relax as I lay flat here. And then I'm going to invite you guys forward in the next breath or two into your hands and your knees, tabletop. And let's give our hips a little bump from side to side. Good. Exhale into a pose called puppy dog pose. So tuck your toes under, another great one for your low back. Walk your hands out in front of you. Exhale, keep your butt elevated as you lower your forearms. Maybe bring your chin down to the mat. Or tuck your chin, put your forehead down. So it's like your spine has turned into a slide. So if you were to place a race car at the very top of your tailbone, it would slide down towards your head. Take another full breath in. Exhale it out. You're going to look forward, and I want you to try to slither. So you're going to come into your forearms. You're going to bring your pelvis forward. You're going to exhale, collapse down, and then as you tuck your toes, slide your shins back. Tops of your feet come down as you slide your forearms forward. And it may not have been a full slide for you. You may have felt a little push and pull, but that's okay. Now, bend your knees. Give me a side-to-side wag. And just release as you move from side to side any tension you're holding on to in your hips or your low back. And then exhale, let your legs go long. Turn your hands out to 10 o'clock and 2 o'clock. So my forearms are still down. I've just pivoted my fingers out. And then you're going to inhale, bring your chest up. Good. Exhale, go flat. Bring your hands right below your armpits, and then inhale, squeeze your scapula together. That's the area between your shoulder blades, and straighten your arms if you can. Come up into your cobra or your up dog. Now tuck your toes under for me, lift your thighs, and push your hips back. And we'll take down dog for the first time in this practice. Maybe your first down dog of the week or the day. Maybe down dog number 100. Just start to breathe and pedal. I'll make corny jokes like that throughout if you want. Or I'll just stay quiet. Exhale on the balls of your feet. Walk 4, up to your hands. 3, 2, and then arrive on 1. If you're tight, your knees should be deeply bent. And I want you guys to exhale, take your hands around your calf muscles. And then please pull your chest into your legs, elevate your tailbone up towards the sky. And you want to look back between your knees so I can see the plant that's behind me.
If you start to ever feel dizzy doing that, you'll just kind of look down and forward or even come up to standing. Otherwise, breathe. 3. Standing forward fold. Uttanasana, a beautiful place to stretch the low back and hamstrings. And then let your hands gracefully release down to your mat, please. Good. And then heel toe your feet together. On your next breath in, we're going to rise all the way up to stand. So squeeze and firm your legs, reach up high. Gather your hands to heart center. Now we're going to incorporate a wrist roll with this sequence. So take your arms out to the sides. You're going to reach your arms up, cross your left forearm behind your right, interlace your fingers. So reach your knuckles straight up to the sky. Exhale, roll your wrists down to the ground. And then roll your wrists back up to the sky. Now split your hands as you fold forward. Take a nice flat back. So that's again where the spine goes long. Your gaze moves slightly forward. And then take your left foot, step it back please onto the mat. Inhale, rise, high crescent lunge. So you want to bend your right knee forward. And as you push through the ball of your left foot, you should feel the stretch through your left hip flexor as well, okay? Take a big inhale, lean back. Exhale, frame your foot. 3-legged dog, so send your right leg all the way up to the sky. Bring your knee to touch your nose, so you'll shift to plank. Repeat, inhale, reach up. Exhale, knee to nose, so feel the heat, and then reach up all the way. Bend your knee, open up your hip, pause. So you should feel your heel falling towards your butt. And then I invite you to feel your right thigh lift up. And if you're like me, your hip might have just popped. Maybe you heard that, maybe you didn't. Now straighten your right leg, and then close the hip by bringing your toes together. Shift forward, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, push down to the top of your feet. Bring your chest up. Here's your upward facing dog. Exhale, press into your feet to come back to down dog. Look forward to your hands. Option 1, take a giant step up. Option 2, come high on the balls of your feet. Bend your knees, hop up, and then down. Halfway lift your spine so hands can stay down or glide them up your legs. Get your back really flat. Exhale, forward fold. Rise to stand, inhale, reach up. Cross your right forearm this time behind your left. Interlace your fingers, knuckles come up, lean back. Good, exhale, knuckles roll down, forward fold. Therapeutic wrist roll. Inhale, wrist roll back up and through. Split your hands, dive with me down into your forward fold. Nice, halfway lift. Take your right foot, step it all the way back on your mat. Here you go. High lunge, inhale, fingertips rise, biceps come right next to your ears, and then you really push the ball of your back foot. And again, that helps us open up the right quad hip flexor. So as bending forward with the left knee, 3. Look up, see your thumbs, 2. Good, exhale, hands come down. Left foot, ready, set, let it lift up and back. 3-legged dog. Knee to nose twice, bring it in slow. Good, bring it back up. Bring it in slow. Send it back up. Reach your leg high for me, big lift. Exhale, bend your knee, open up your hips, stay, 3. Good, create space, 2, listen to your body, 1, straighten the leg, toes touch, plank, Vinyasa. Remember to skip your push-up or add extras if this is your big workout of the day. Hips move up and back. Breath in, we look forward. Step or hop, top of the mat. You've done this before. Halfway lift. Here's your Ardha Uttanasana. Fold forward with me, Uttanasana. Inhale, standing back bend, known as Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, cross your left forearm behind your right, interlace your fingers, reach straight up with your knuckles, and then again, therapeutic wrist roll down and up. Split your hands for me, fold forward. Halfway lift your spine, left foot steps back. High lunge, inhale. Hands come to heart, exhale, left knee taps down. Now inhale, straighten your back left knee. Twice more, tap down. Straighten. Last rep, tap down. Straighten, lean back. Frame your foot. Three-legged dog, you've been there. Reach. Exhale, bring your right knee to your right elbow, tap. Send it back up. Tap your left elbow, but this time also, watch if needed, stick the foot out, drop your back heel, left arm up, fall in triangle, 3. Use your hips a lot, use your legs a lot, 2. High plank. Exhale, lower all the way down to the belly. Send your arms back to your toes, palms flat. Lift your chest and your feet. Variation of locust. Make sure your low back feels healthy, and if not, put your feet back down on the ground. 3. Raise your chest up. 2. Good. Exhale, go flat. Tuck your toes. Cobra or up dog, your choice. Down dog, push to lift. Breath in, set it up, breath out. Step or jump to your hands, your choice. Once you arrive, inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, forward fold, please. Stand tall, one more therapeutic wrist roll, okay? Reach up high. Take your right forearm behind your left, interlace your fingers, back bend. Exhale, roll. Inhale, unroll, reach up. Exhale, dive forward. Flat back. Right foot glides back. Once you're set up, inhale, rise, high lunge. Number 2 on this side, number 4 in the sequence so far. Exhale, hands to heart, tap your knee, 3. Just straighten your back right leg. Keep your left knee loaded, 2. Inhale. Good, tap, 3. Now straighten your arms all the way up, lean back, high crescent lunge. Good, exhale, frame your foot. Left leg lifts, ready? 3-legged dog, push it up. Bring your left knee to your left elbow, give it a nice loving tap. Send your leg back up. Touch your right elbow, hold it there, or kick the leg out. Peel your right arm up. Notice my back foot, it's flat. 3, 2, exhale, plank. Lower all the way down to your belly. Glide your hands back, palms are down. Tuck your toes, lift your knees, slide your shins back. Lay your feet down. Now bring your chest up, stay there, or lift your legs if it feels healthy. 3. Breathe. 2. Make sure you're relaxed in your face. 1 more breath in. Good. Exhale, place the hands next to the armpits. Inhale, cobra, up dog. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Take a nice long inhale and exhale. Reset in your down dog, feeling healthy and strong here, noticing a bit more space in the body. And then tiptoe, step or float up to your hands so you're in a nice forward bend. Inhale, halfway lift your spine. Exhale as you fold forward. We're going to heel toe our feet apart. You're going to slide one hand underneath one foot, second hand underneath the other, known as Patagustasana, hand under foot pose. You're going to soften your knees and lift up through your butt. 3. Relax your spine. 2. Good. Lift with your butt. 1. And now take your hands out from under your feet. Good. Heel toe those feet together for me. And then inhale, stand up. Reach your arms all the way up into the air. This time you're going to take your thumbs, you're going to place them between your shoulder blades, lean back. 3. So you want to lift up with your elbows like you're doing an overhead tricep extension. 2. And then reach high with both arms. And then bring the hands to the heart. So ready, set, draw the tailbone in and down as the belly draws in, okay? Bring the left knee up to neutral. We're going to bring our hands to our hips, and you're going to cross your left ankle over your right thigh. Now use your thumbs, push them into the creases of your hip, trying to push your hips back behind you so that you don't sit forward. Now keep your thumbs there if it's easier for you to glide your hips back, or bring your hands to your heart. Flex the left foot. That's the ankle that's crossed over the right thigh. Good. Stretch out your left hip. Take another full breath in. Inhale, reach up, bring your left knee up. Exhale, step back, high lunge. Now take a nice back bend, open up the heart, and then bring your hands down to the ground. We're going to bend our right knee forward. And then I just want you to straighten your right leg. So moving through this dynamic series of a quad and a hamstring stretch. Good. One more time. Bend your knee forward. Pull back in your hips. And then as you bend your knee forward, your left knee is going to gently graze the mat. Breath in. Bring your hands to your hips. Back bend. 3. Good. Send your pelvis forward. Lift your heart. 2. And then gracefully frame your foot. Good. We're going to walk the right foot forward, heel toe, heel toe, heel toe, until we can get the right leg to straighten. So you're going to pull your hips back as the right leg straightens. Your right toes will face the sky. Your right hip is going to reach behind you as your left hip point reaches slightly forward. Hold. 3. Look down at your right shin so your head is relaxed. 2. And 1. Slide your right heel back. So if you watch mine, I'm literally going to drag it backwards and then just rebend your knee. Step to down dog. Ready, set, lift your left. Step back with your right. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Maybe offer a double push-up. So maybe go down for your push-up, back up to plank, and then down for your push-up through your back bend. Just an option, downward facing dog. Breath in. Breath out. Now we're going to raise the right leg, that's the leg we just worked with, straight up into the air, reach it high. Step it all the way forward. Take a twist, raise your right arm up to the sky, shoulders are stacked. 3. Fold forward at the top of your mat in 2. Right hand down, exhale, forward fold. Good, so your feet are a few inches apart. Exhale, fold, release the back of your neck. Inhale, rise to stand, reach up high, lift your gaze. Exhale again, bend those elbows. Thumbs come right behind the back of the head. Lift up through the elbows. Lift up through your ribs. Take a big breath in. And then you're going to tuck all of this back in tight as your hands come to your heart. So you're learning how to back bend and then tuck it all in. Good. Bring your right knee up to neutral. Exhale, cross your right ankle over your left thigh bone. Take your thumbs to the creases of your hips. Push back. Option to stay there. That's going to give you some room. It's going to train the muscles to move back. Or if you're comfortable, sit lower. Remove the hands. 3. And you should feel some heat being created here because you are taking a muscle that's really big. We're trying to get it to stretch, but we're also adding balance. 2, one more breath. Arms up, knee comes up. Stand tall with me, please. High lunge, step it back. Good, inhale, find your freedom, back bend. Good, exhale, frame your foot. Now, bend your left knee forward a good bit. Exhale, straighten the leg. Repeat, bend. Straighten. One more round together, bend. Straighten your leg, drive your hips backwards, hold it, nice job. Now, bend your knee forward, put your right knee on your yoga mat. Stay here, or join me, hands come to your low back, back bend with me. 3. Hard pose, especially if you're tight in your hip flexors like I am, where we really feel that stretch. 2. Good, frame your foot. 1. Now, pull your hips back. Glide your foot forward, so I want my foot to walk out a few inches. Then I'll allow the leg to straighten. We don't want to just take the hips backwards because then when the leg straightens, a lot of times we're sitting too far back. So we take away from the stretch in the hamstring. Hold for 3, 2, and then glide your heel backwards. Bend your knee forward. Good. Exhale, right knee lifts. Down dog. Step it back. Now come to plank. Maybe add that double push-up option. Maybe drop your knees for knee down chaturanga. Inhale, back bend. Nice job. Exhale, push to lift. Down dog. You should feel warmer than when we started. Left leg lifts. Same leg we were just working with. All the way up. Step it forward, please. Right hand stays down, right below right shoulder. Left arm, here's your twist. Beautiful. 3. Look up. 2. Good. Left hand lowers down the mat and right foot steps up to join left foot. This time you'll lift and lengthen your spine. We'll take Patagustasana. So we'll take our peace sign fingers. We'll loop them around the inside of the big toe. And then you're going to bend your elbows to the sides and pull down and just kind of relax your elbows. I say this analogy sometimes, but imagine you have these big old floppy elephant ears next to you, just kind of swaying on the sides. So just feel your body being pulled down towards the earth. Good. 3, 2, 1. Release your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Heel toe your feet together. Raise your left leg up to the height of your butt. Walk your fingertips forward on your inhale. Lift your left leg. Now reach it higher. Walk your fingertips even further forward. So I'm going to find the corner edges of my mat, and I'm going to push with my ribs back to my right leg in order to lift my left leg. 3. Try, lift, 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 reach. 2. Exhale, release your left foot next to your right foot. Bring your hands back underneath your shoulders. Reset, and now let's bring the right leg up to the height of your butt. Hold it. Exhale, walk your hands out. Push down and back with your chest. Lift your right leg up. 3. Keep lifting, breathe. 2, lift above hip height. 1 more breath. Exhale, feet together. Walk your hands back. Blow out a big candle, forward fold. Nice. Heel toe your feet apart. Malasana, deep yogi squat. So sink down, bring your hands to heart center. Inhale, breathe in. Exhale, bring your hands out in front of you. Stretch. Option 1, stay. Option 2, straighten the legs. Move to your arm balance, crow pose. So I shift with bent elbows. My feet are still on the ground. And then once my feet fly up, I can just push down into my hands to let my heels come up higher. So when you're doing that, remember to really push down and draw in with your core. Jump or step back to plank or chaturanga. And then I'm going to meet you in down dog. Let's get there when you're ready. Good. Maybe you're still working on your crow, which is known as Bakasana, so take your time. Otherwise, get those knees to soften a little bit. Relax. Raise your right leg up into the air. Inhale. Exhale, step forward. Put your left knee down on the earth. Now, walk your hands to the left. So you're going to find about, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. Good. And now bring your hands so they face forward. Your hands are inside of your right foot. Your right foot is slightly off to the right. Take another full breath in. Walk your right hand forward now. So almost off your mat. Lean your right shoulder into your right knee. Raise your left arm. Create space. 3. You'll feel this a lot. Hold it. 2. Exhale, gently release your left hand back down. Bring your right hand back in line. Pick up your back knee, pivot to your left, wide-legged forward fold. Exhale, turn your toes in a little bit, let your head fall down. Good, feel the sensation, feel the release. Inhale, you're going to keep your right hand right below your right shoulder, so don't walk it out, keep it right here. Raise your left arm, so you're bending your right elbow. Option 1, stay here. Option 2, bind your left arm behind your back. Option 3, reach your right arm up, bind behind your right leg. Interlace your fingers, rotate to the left, roll your shoulder forward. 3, 2, good. Head is hanging. 1, inhale, release. Exhale, left hand below left shoulder. So bend the elbow. Roll your right arm up. This side's harder for me to reach up with. Half bind the right arm. Put it behind your back. Roll your chest open for me. You can do this. Now feed your left arm underneath of your left leg. Interlace those fingers if you can. Bind. Lower your head. 3. The bind is not necessary, but it's available to some of you. 2. Good. Exhale, gently release your hands on 1. Take a flat back for me. Exhale, pivot forward to the right foot where we came from. Step back to down dog. Exhale. Inhale, come to plank, double, triple, quadruple push-up, or regular flow. And then meet back in dog. Left leg, let it lift all the way up. Reach high. Step forward. Put your right knee down. Walk both of your hands to the right, so about 2 o'clock. Hold that for a second. 3. Let your right hip sink down and forward. 2. Relax your head, neck, and shoulders. Good. Exhale, walk your hands so now they're facing forward. Heel toe your left foot a little bit more to the left. Sink your hips forward. Now, take your left hand slightly in front of your left foot so you have a little bit of distance there. Lean your left shoulder into your knee and then peel your right arm up. 3. Feel the opening along your chest, side body, back right thigh. 2. Good. Exhale, release your hand down. Pick up your right knee. This time, step straight back to down dog. 1, 2, 3. Skipping the wide-legged forward fold. Since we already did that, exhale, hold here. Good. Bring yourself to plank. Lower all the way down to your belly. Now, try to interlace your fingers, not doing the wrist roll, but just regular fingers interlaced behind your low back. Squeeze your elbows towards the midline and then use that energy to help you lift up. 3. Open up your chest. 2. Exhale, go flat on 1, forehead down. Release your hands gracefully, palms face up. Turn your ear to one side and then bend your knees, wag your feet. This is that moment of just being still and rested on your mat. Good. Exhale the opposite ear lowers. And then release your legs down. Good. Inhale, press yourself up to your hands and knees. We started our practice in child's pose from hands and knees, so I want you to return now to child's pose. Notice how you're feeling after all that movement. And just breathe in and out quietly. Good. One more full round of breath. Exhale to tabletop, hands and knees. And then as you crawl forward, have a seat onto your bottom. Extend your right leg out in front of you. Bend your left knee. Place your foot on your inner thigh. Sit up really straight so that both arms move up to the ceiling. Slight turn to the right, and then I want you to fold over your right leg. So we worked on opening that hip just a little bit through those knee down lizards as well as your figure 4. So as you fold over your right leg, maybe try to focus on the low back or the right hamstring instead of your left hip. If you can use your left hand, reach over to the outside of the right foot and then maybe push down into your right hand, pull your ribs more to the right, and then see if you can lay your left ear down. 3, 2, rock star. Inhale, left arm comes up, put it behind you, press into your left knee and your right foot. Bring your hips forward and up, reach with your right arm. 3, good. Open up the front of your pelvis, guys. Push up and open, and then exhale. Beautiful job. Have a seat. Side 2, left leg extends. Right foot greets left inner thigh. Arms reach up. Exhale, slight movement left. Fold. Now, option to stay in your fold however you can, or if you have room, we reach over the foot together. We bend the elbow to pull the right ribs with us, then we want to try to lay our right ear down. If you're like, Marissa, I am nowhere near that, it's fine, I'm just giving you options. Breathe. 3. Feel the release in your back. 2. And then on your next breath in, you're going to slowly come up. That right arm is going to lead. It's going to come all the way behind you. Push into your left foot and your right kneecap. Lean back. 3. Open up. 2. Yes, yes, yes. Exhale. Bring the hips down. Nice. And then bring your legs out in front of you. Grab your butt, pick it up, move it out to the side. Raise both arms up. Stretch forward, elongate the spine, reach, reach, reach. Once you get there, collapse and fold. And remember, if you can't grab your feet, you can bend your knees, or don't worry about it. Just hold your shins or your knees. And then feel your chest rest over your legs, pressing down through your sit bones, crown of your head reaching forward as you stretch through your low back. Good. Bring the spine to an upright position. Reverse tabletop. Bend your knees, plant your feet. Scoot your bum forward some. Ground your palms so they slightly turn out. I think that's the most comfortable way for the wrist. It's up to you. Lift your booty a few inches and then keep lifting up if you want. Good. 3. Drop your head if it's comfortable. Push. 2. Exhale, have a seat. Option 1, repeat. Option 2, you're going to extend your legs out. 1, 2, 3, press up with me. Maybe try to push your big toes down. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now let's lay on our back. Scooch and lay down. Feel your spine settle. And then from here, very slowly, once your back feels good from those small back bends, pull your knees to your chest for me. This is where we rock from side to side, so feel your low back mush into the earth. And then ground your left foot. Raise your right leg up, hold above or below your knee, and then gracefully pull the leg towards you. 3. Good. Point and flex your toes if you want. 2. Exhale, release, and then switch. Reach the left knee in, give it a squeeze for a second. And then raise your leg up, hold above or below the knee, and then let it gracefully come towards you. 3. Relax your shoulders down. 2. Good. Exhale as you plant your feet. Bring your heels close to your glutes. Keep your knees aligned forward. And then when you're ready, we're going to ground our palms and gracefully press into our feet in order to bring our hips up for bridge, Setu Mandasana. Option 1, stay here. Option 2, pull one knee towards your chest. Exhale, put it down. Pull the second knee towards your chest. Exhale, put it down. Raise your hips higher. Lift, 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 lift. One big inhale. Good. Exhale, melt upper back, low back, and then your booty. Let's do that again. Push into your feet. Raise your hips up. Option 1, stay. Option 2, raise one knee to chest. Maybe take that foot to the sky. 3, 2, exhale, put your foot down. Keep your hips elevated, second side, knee to chest or leg to sky. 3, 2, keep your hips in the air for me. Raise your heels, come into the balls of your feet. Lift up, 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 up. And now slowly lower down. Open mouth. That would be an exhale. Bring your knees to your chest for me now that you've started to feel your back calm down. Rock a little bit side to side, massaging your low back. Good. Keep your right leg in. This time lay your left leg all the way down onto the earth. Bump your hips to the right. Exhale, twist. Bring your right knee across the body to your left. 3. Release your low back. 2. Beautiful. Inhale, bring your knee back to center. Give it a hug. Switch. Left knee comes into chest. Lay your right leg down. Hold it first, just breathe. Now, spinal twist, bring your knee across the body, bump your hips, so move your hips away from your knee. That will help you so you can lay on the outside of that bottom leg, that's straight. And then maybe you can get your spine to go flat to the mat. And a lot of people ask, well, which one should I be focusing on? And it doesn't matter, whatever feels best for you. I know we give a lot of suggestions in yoga, and sometimes you're like, but I can only do one of those, and that's fine. Come back to center. As you get onto your low back, you'll pull both knees tightly to your tummy, really, really giving yourself a giant hug. So massaging the back, hugging in, thighs to ribs. 3, 2, exhale, push the bottoms of your feet into the air. Place your hands on the insides of your legs. Stretch open through your inner thighs. 3. Stretch, reach with your heels. 2. Bring your legs back together for me. And then lay flat in Shavasana so we can close our practice together.
Just a short time of allowing the body to settle and feel relaxed. A place where hopefully you can let yourself be calm and enjoy the last few moments together. Your hands can rest on your belly or by your sides. I just encourage you to stay calm and relaxed. And to just feel the muscles, any aches and pains, just settle right into the mat. Let it all go. Relax your jaw, your breath. Focus on the inhalation and the exhalation. When you're ready, option to stay here and not be ready and just chill. Otherwise, bring your knees in towards your tummy, taking your very close, slow time. Open mouth, exhale. Rock slowly to seated. And then pivot so that you're in seated with your shoulders relaxed. Facing forward, relaxing through the tailbone as you press down. Bring the hands to Anjali Mudra at the heart. Remember those wrist rolls if you need some tension release in the forearms, hands, fingertips. Enjoy a beautiful rest of whatever is next for you. Please bow forward together. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing, and I hope you enjoyed the flow. Nice work.